Levi here, the Outdoor Cowboy, and welcome back to the Outdoor Cowboy YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing some Thanksgiving campfire cooking. We're going to make a simple but classic Thanksgiving meal with only our campfire. We're going to be making some fire roasted turkey with some cranberry sauce, a campfire baked potato with some gravy, some green beans and bacon, some campfire rolls, and a delicious banana cream pie. So happy Thanksgiving and saddle up for the ride. Well, happy Thanksgiving. This video will be posted just a few days before Thanksgiving, so hopefully you see it around Thanksgiving time, but if not, we're still gonna make a great meal and hang out around the campfire and just have a great time. But like I said, today we're gonna be making just a classic Thanksgiving dinner, only using our campfire. We're gonna make some of my favorite Thanksgiving classics. There are obviously a ton of things on the table at Thanksgiving time, but we're just gonna be making a couple things. We got a couple main items and then one dessert. So I just thought this would be fun to do around this Thanksgiving time. I'm super excited to make a good meal and eat it, and it should be delicious. I would assume that most people aren't making their Thanksgiving dinner around a campfire, but I hope this video just gives you some fun ideas of things that you can make for Thanksgiving, or just other times when you're around the campfire and you want to make some good food. So our first thing will be to get our campfire started, then we can start cooking over it. But before we jump into that, before we jump into all our cooking, since it's Thanksgiving, I just wanted to say that I'm grateful for all of you for watching these videos and supporting me in my dream. I love making these videos and just have a blast doing them. And I'm super grateful for the people that support me. I know that I say at the end of every video, thanks for watching, but I really mean it and I really appreciate it. So make sure to take some time this Thanksgiving just to express what you're grateful for. There really is so much to be grateful for in the world. And not only will it make you happier, but it'll just realize how much you have. So take some time for gratitude, make sure to tell people that you're grateful for them, and it'll just be an awesome Thanksgiving. So let's get a fire started, and then we'll get into cooking our Thanksgiving campfire meal. All right, we got a good fire going and some extra wood chopped, so should be good. We're gonna let this burn down a little bit just to try to create some coals, because we'll need some coals for some of the stuff we're doing, but should just be a few minutes and they'll be ready to get cooking. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is make some potatoes. You gotta have potatoes on Thanksgiving, so I've got a potato right here and we're gonna toss this in the coals. We're doing this first because it'll take a little while. Depending on how big your potato and how hot it is, it can take anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Just throwing a whole potato in, but it makes just a great baked potato. So we're gonna take a potato and we'll just stab some holes in it with a fork, and then we'll take some tin foil and just wrap it up in it, and then we'll toss it down there. So just like that, and we'll just toss this guy right in there. All right, the next thing we're gonna get working on is some rolls for our dinner, which I thought about making bread. If you've seen one of my past survival videos where we built a shelter out of paracord and slept without a tent, we made bread in that video. So if you're interested in learning how to do that, definitely go watch that video. This video, we're gonna be making some rolls just out of some biscuits like this, which if you watched our campfire treats video, we made donut holes with these, and we're gonna be making something similar, just not putting cinnamon and sugar on them. So we're gonna use these biscuits to make us some rolls. They're gonna be small, but that's kind of what we need to cook over the fire. So let's get these opened up and we'll get our little rolls cooking. And we'll just take 2 of these biscuits out. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our knife and cut these into fourths, just like that. And we got the jumbo biscuits, so we're gonna cut them into fourths. If you get the smaller biscuits, you could probably just throw them on and it'll work just fine. Then we'll take our roasting stick, just kind of ball these up, and then we'll just stab through them just like this. Just like that, that should give us some nice rolls. So we'll go just set these in the campfire, just over the coals to bake for a little while. So they'll take probably 15 or 20 minutes to get baked all the way through and just a nice golden brown. And for these rolls, we're gonna wanna find about 350 to 375 degrees. And we got some really nice coals forming, so this should be perfect. And the easiest way to find that temperature is you wanna find where you can hold your hand for about 3 seconds and then it gets too hot. That'll be about 350, 375. So we'll be right about here. That's about as much as I can. So we'll just kind of set these guys over these coals just like that, and those should cook perfect over some great coals. That'll give us a lot of warmth, but cook them pretty evenly. And we'll flip them and stuff over time, but we kind of pushed our fire back a little because we're gonna start using that a little more, so that should be perfect. Now let's move on to the next thing. For our next thing, we're gonna be making some green beans with some bacon. So We're gonna toss our pot on here to get it warming up. Then we'll toss in our bacon bits to cook for a little. And then we've just got some canned green beans that we're gonna drain and toss in here. And it should be delicious for us. All right, let's toss some bacon bits in here. The next thing we're gonna do while our bacon bits are cooking is we're gonna make some gravy for our potato. And these gravy mixes are super easy. So we've got our pot here. It says to just pour in 1 cup of cold water and then add our gravy mix. And then we'll just stir this until it's pretty stirred, and then we'll throw it to the fire and get it boiling. And that's all it takes for some gravy, so super easy, but it'll make our potato even better. All right, we got our gravy up there. Just wait until it's boiling and we'll keep stirring it. And then our bacon bits are just about ready to add our green beans. But first, we're gonna take our baked potato out. And we'll just let it cool down for a little. Once it's cooled down, everything else should be ready and we'll be able to put our meal together. All right, so like I said, with our bacon, we're gonna toss some green beans in. And I just got some canned green beans, so we're just gonna drain them and toss them in there, stir them around for a little and let them sizzle, and should be delicious. All right, our green beans and bacon bits are looking awesome, so we'll pull these off. Our rolls are just cooking for a little longer, and then our gravy's just gotta boil for a little longer. And then the last thing is just our turkey, so then we'll get that going here in just a little bit, and then we'll be ready to throw our meal together and get eating. All right, the last thing before we make our dessert and put our whole meal together is just some turkey. So I just got some thick sliced turkey from a deli. It's already cooked. It'd take a super long time to like cook a full turkey out here. So I thought this would just be a better option, and I'm the only one eating, so I just got a couple slices. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna toss them right on our grill right there. It's super hot because it's been in the fire, so these probably need a minute or two, but we're just gonna get them warmed up, get some nice grill lines on them, and they should be delicious. A little fire roasted turkey. All right, let's get these guys flipped over. They're kind of just sticking and falling apart on us, but that's all right. They're getting some nice grill lines on them, and they're getting warmed up nice. All right, our turkey and our rolls are both done. So that's all the elements to our main meal. We'll get it put together, and then we'll get dessert going, and it should just be delicious. Super excited for it. All right, the meal is coming along super well. I'm super excited for it. Everything's done and just cooling down a little, so let's go ahead to the stream that's a little bit away. We'll wash off our cutting board, and we'll filter some water to drink during our meal. So we'll do that, come back here, assemble our meal, and get to eating. So should be awesome. Let's go do it. And we'll be using our Grail GeoPress. These are my favorite kind of water filters, just super quick and super convenient. So love these things, definitely go check them out. All right, we got everything all finished up, so let's start assembling our Thanksgiving dinner. First thing, we've got our turkey, just fire roasted, looks delicious. And you can't forget some cranberry sauce with it too. Next, we've got our baked potato, so we'll unwrap it. And it's super soft, so that worked perfect. We'll cut into it like this. Kind of make it look like mashed potatoes, because that's usually what you have. Take some of our gravy, pour it over it. I wish you guys could smell how good this smells right now. Then we've got some of our green beans and bacon bits. Some of them got a little crispy, but the green beans look delicious. And then lastly, we got our campfire rolls. So that just looks super good. Can't forget some filtered water. And then lastly, for our dessert, I love banana cream pies, so we're gonna make a banana cream pie. We've got some banana cream pudding and this cute little graham cracker pie crust. So we're just gonna scoop some of this into there. Just the easiest, quickest way to make a pie. Just take some of it like this. Just toss it right there in our pie crust. Just like that, we got a banana cream pie. So just like that, we got a completed Thanksgiving campfire meal, and it looks so good. So let's get digging into it. Well, I'm super happy with how this turned out. It's all super delicious. I've been eating a little bit of it, and just turned out amazing. And this whole meal only took me about 45 minutes to make over the fire. It's obviously always a challenge to have multiple things going on the fire with it changing temperatures and flames and stuff like that. So it's definitely a little tough. So I tried to only have 2 to 3 things going at the same time with this meal, and it just turned out awesome. So I'm super happy for this. This meal even makes me more excited for Thanksgiving in a couple of days because I just love Thanksgiving food. And this is just a couple of my classics. I know there's a lot of other things like stuffing or like a real pie that a lot of people have on Thanksgiving, and there's definitely ways that those can be made. So just get creative when you're out cooking. And this was like the easiest pie that I could think of. In one of my earlier videos, we made actual apple pies with cast iron clamshells. So that'll be linked if you want to go watch that. They're super good and just classic, but I just wanted to make something that looked a little more like a pie you'd find at Thanksgiving with a little bit of crust. But super happy. We got delicious turkey with cranberry sauce, a nice potato with some gravy, some green beans and bacon, some campfire rolls, a banana cream pie, and some delicious filtered water right out of the stream. So a super successful Thanksgiving meal cooked over our campfire. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed coming along for this meal. It's super delicious, and I hope it inspires you to make some delicious stuff this Thanksgiving and get creative when you're outdoors over campfires to make some delicious foods. Thanks so much for watching this video, and thanks so much for your support. I love making these videos, and I hope to do it for many years to come. So on this Thanksgiving, thank you so much for watching. Remember what Thanksgiving's all about, and remember to be grateful, and I'll see you in the next video. If you liked this video, make sure to check out the Outdoor Cowboy YouTube channel. We've got new videos every week, survival adventures, camping projects, tool restorations, and a whole bunch more. Hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.